Hello my dear students. In this video, we will discuss class 11 mathematics chapter 1 sets. Very important points for your exams, that is for revision. The first point is a set is a well defined collection of objects. What is set? It is a well defined collection of objects. Objects can be any and well defined. Well defined means if we know the particular object goes to which collection or it belongs to a particular group, means that is called well defined. Means it is for same for all, means others cannot change this collection. Okay, this is same. A set which does not contain any element is called empty set. Means if there is no element in a set, that is called empty set. Its other names are void set, null set, and we represent this by open curly braces. Okay, only just curly braces or just by phi. A set which consists of a definite number of elements is called finite set. Means if there are definite number of elements, if we know the exact number, how many numbers are there, like 1, 5, 50, 1 lakh, means if we know the number of elements in the set, that is called finite set. And if we don't know the any number, total exact number, that is called infinite set. Means it's infinite, like natural number set, it's infinite set, it starts from 1, 2, 3 and so on. And finite set means the numbers which are less than the natural numbers which are less than 10. This is finite set, because 1 to 9 only these 9 elements will be there. Finite set, like number of vowels in an English alphabet, there are 5 vowels, so this is finite, means fixed number, so that is finite. And if it is infinite, that is called infinite set. Two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have exactly the same elements. If there are two sets A and B given and exactly same elements are there, like in set A it's 1, 2 is given, set B it's also 1 and 2 is given, then only it's equal. Okay, if other elements are also there, they are not equal. Means exactly the same elements are there, that is called equal sets. A set A is said to be subset of a set B. Set A is a subset. Set A is a subset of B. Means set A is smaller than B. If every element of A is also an element of B, means complete A set is included in B. Means B contains A also. Okay, so A is said to be a subset of B if every element of A is also an element of B. Means if A is subset of B, so let's say A contains 1, 2, 3, so B will definitely have 1, 2, 3 elements and other extra elements are also there. Now intervals are subsets of R. Here R is what? R is real numbers. So whatever the interval means on number line, this is 0, so 0, 1, 2, 3, so close interval or open interval, like we write 0, 1, so it's interval from 0 to 1. So this is subset of R because everything is included in R real number line, minus infinity to plus infinity. Next point, a power set of set A. Power set of set A is collection of all objects, all subsets of A. Like set A is there, first you'll find all the subsets of A. How many subsets possible? That you can easily find. So set A, all the subsets of A, and then make this set, means just close in curly braces, so that will be called the power set of A. Power set. So capital P of A is power set. Okay, so power set of A is collection of all subsets of A. You know, empty set is a subset of every set. Empty set is a subset of every set, and the same set is also a subset of every set. Like set A is a subset of A also, and set A is a subset of, means empty set is a subset of A also. Now next points. The next point is the union of two sets A and B is the set of all those elements which are either in A or in B. Means in union includes complete A set and complete B set. So union of two sets A and B is set of all those elements which are either in A or in B. Like this is universal set, this is A, this is B, A and B. So what will be union set? Union is represented by this U sign, and this union set will be complete A including this complete B. So this part will call union. So either in A or in B, means either it is in A or in B, and in common part it's there. Next point, the intersection of two sets A and B. Intersection of two sets A and B. Intersection is represented by this sign. Intersection of two sets A and B is the set of all elements which are common. So here this is A, this is B, only this part is common. So this part is called intersection of A and B. Now difference. The difference of two sets A and B is the set of elements which belong to A but not to B. Means the elements which are in A but not in B, because here this part is also in B na. So elements which are in A but not in B, so this, only this part will be called A minus B, in A but not B. Okay, because these elements are in B also, so we just remove those elements. That is called the difference of two sets, means A minus B. Now complement of a subset A, complement of a subset A of universal set U. This complete is called universal set, this universal set U. So complement of set A, subset of A of universal set U is the set of all elements of U which are not the elements of A. So complement of set A, like this is A and this is complete universal set. So what will be the complement? Except A, whatever there in U, that is called its complement. Okay, and this is represented by A dash. This is A's complement. Okay, this is union, this intersection, this is A dash, means A's complement. A's complement means this U minus A. So if we just subtract A from U, so whatever left, that is called A's complement. Here for any two sets A and B, A union B whole dash. So A union B is this, its whole dash means this part, means U minus A union B. So this part is equals to A dash intersection B dash. So A dash we have also learned. So just remember this, if A union B whole dash, so A dash, this U changes in intersection, A dash intersection B dash, and A intersection B whole dash is A dash union B dash. So here intersection, so here union, so here intersection. Here brackets means this is combined dash and this is separate dash, means these are complements. Now this is true for every, if A and B are finite sets, means there are finite number of elements in A and B, and A intersection B equals to 5. 5 means it's empty set, means A intersection B is nothing, means nothing is common in A and B, and A and B are finite, then the n of A union B is equals to n of A plus n of B. What is this n of A union B? N of A union B means number of elements in A union B. This n is called cardinal number of A union B. So n of A union B is equals to n of A plus n of B, because this A intersection B is 5. Okay, if this is not 5, then this will be not this. So A union B is NA plus NB, but A intersection B is 5. If A intersection B is not 5, means if A and B there is something common. Okay, this means what? Nothing common. But if there is something common, then n of A union B is equals to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. So in that first case, A intersection B was phi null. So this is phi means nothing, 0. So A union B was NA plus NB only. But general case is N of A union B is equals to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. This is most important formula to solve the numerical problems, the calculations and this questions based on sets, operations and this Venn diagram. So this is very important. I hope you like this. Please just like and share our videos and subscribe my channel to get such type of videos. Thanks for watching.